Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my blind playthrough for RDR2 in 2025. And yesterday we went and got a whole bunch of food and cleared out some of the things I had in my inventory so I could pick up all of the gifts that I had at my bunk and thereby clear off side missions from my to-do list, because that's actually part of completing the mission is to go collect your gift. And today we're going to open up with cooking some food. What time is it? 12:13 p.m. That's right, we slept until noontime. And then the plan is to go with Javier on, I think it's a robbery that we're going to do together. But while we're cooking here, I'm going to talk about what I've been doing here lately is I am putting myself up for accountability by talking about what I think is happening and some of the current events and political things happening in America and abroad before we have confirmation. And I like that idea because I feel like I'm not just reflecting my opinion.
How's that food coming along, Pearson?
It's a fairly widely held opinion, and then we get to see how that plays out over the next couple days. So I like the transparency and the accountability aspect of that. Let's see, we're gonna go to playing big game. Hold on. So for example then, we are underweight right now, so I'm gonna eat it. Actually, I'm gonna stow this one. Are there no other options? I got mint on me, I don't know. I don't know why it won't cook the minty version. But for one thing, I called Trump's address to the nation the State of the Union address. It wasn't. Apparently, it was just an address to the joint Congress, like Democrats and Republicans. And there was no mention of anything to do with withdrawing or even hinting at withdrawing from NATO and the UN. Now, that rumor is out there. It's being talked about amongst the media. There's a little bit of buzz to it. But nothing has come out of the administration itself as far as I know. Oh, it looks like I have to cook the meat first and then I can make the upgraded version. Okay. So there's that part. I had made some predictions and stuff, and that didn't come true. Instead, it looks like last night's address was meant to highlight, I guess, the character, the state of the current state of the Democratic Party. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's start off with something that happened earlier in the day before Trump addressed Congress. There were, to me, this is like one of the best examples. My side of the fence, we have been saying for years now, I think over a decade, we have been calling leftists NPCs, bots. We say that they're programmed. They can't think for themselves. All they do is listen to the latest narrative. And that everything is, and that the narratives are not facts based. They're just storylines. That everything is concocted and scripted. Well, yesterday, before Trump's address to Congress, there were fully 22 senators. That's an enormous amount, man. There's 100 senators total. So you're talking almost a quarter of the Senate and almost 50% in fact, probably really close to 50% of the Democratic representation, because they were all Democrats, came out with a video that word for word was verbatim the same script. Every single one of them. Not a single solitary deviance from the script. So that's obviously coordinated, right? That's not these people coming out and giving you their own assessment on what's happening, whether they're right or they're wrong. Their evaluation as a professional who's been in DC for a long time. It's not that. It's not organic. It's fake. It's all astroturf. It's planned. It's coordinated. And it's meant to deceive their, or probably more likely pre-prep, their voter base for a narrative that they want to write post-Trump address. And it was all contrived and coordinated within the DNC across the platform, and they messed up. Because instead of one person coming out and saying it, they had 22 people. So they got caught red-handed. So that right there sets the tone for what I'm talking about. They are fake. The left is completely fake. It's all astroturf. It's all orchestrated. And it doesn't care about truth. It cares about pushing its ball forward and shaping what and how people think. It is manipulative as manipulative gets. This one we're going to eat. And so then the Trump admin, understanding that the left's ideology has them in a position where they can't, I mean, it seems to me they can't support a single solitary thing that Trump does. They have so conditioned their base that their own people go rabid. They got really mad about Obama laughing and joking with Trump. I thought that was funny, because in their mind, from what they've been indoctrinated into, Trump is the next coming of Hitler, So, he's a Nazi and all that. So, they flipped out over that. Well, so then what ended up happening then is, understanding that that's likely what they were going to have to do, the Trump team just simply went out and held a celebration for humanity and watched as the left refused to stand and applaud for any of that. And it was a horrible look optically. It was really just terrible. And they got memed really bad, really, really, really hard. And Trump pointed them out. That's what last night was about. That's what he meant when he said he wasn't going to hold anything. He was going to tell the truth. He wasn't going to hold anything back. He was going to talk about what he thought. And he called them out directly. He called them a bunch of fakes. He ridiculed them for not being able to stand up for some of the most basic of human moments that are worthy of praise. Like the little kid, the black kid that had brain cancer and was named as a special member an honorary member of the Secret Service. The left couldn't stand up for that and applaud. They all sat there, miserable, looking miserable, stone-faced. And then I don't know whose idea it was to have them all hold up like these little picket signs, but that is very, very memeable, and that's what we're famous for. So that they're totally out of touch. That was pretty funny. Let's not contribute. Actually, we can contribute items. Yeah, these 3 items. So he made them look horrible, and he called them out to their faces. And in the post-presidential speech response from the Democrat Party, their spokesperson, I don't know all the context here, so maybe I might be missing something, but it looked like she got cut off. She was like mid-sentence during her rebuttal to Trump's speech, and they just cut the stream and never came back. And that might have to do with the fact that polling showed that 76% of the people approved of Donald Trump's message. Now, the left is trying to run with this contrived narrative that Republicans regret voting for Trump. I ain't seeing it nowhere. And that 76%, if you're hitting 76% of everybody polled, you're grabbing a lot more than Republicans. You're grabbing independents, and you're very, very likely even dipping into the left and grabbing more center-left liberals. Ammunition, there we go. Purchase. Okay, so we're good now on ammo. So I have no idea what to expect from the news today. It's probably going to be going over some of that approval rating stuff. But boy, 76% is a really high number for somebody who is supposedly as divisive as Donald Trump.
Hi there, Arthur.
I don't think he's divisive anymore. I think he's mainstream. We're going to go grab some stew. And I think what his take on a whole variety of situations resonates with most people. Let's have some coffee. It looks like we can't eat yet. I was surprised by that. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what comes out today. Pretty much that's going to be true every day. I mean, this Trump presidency, not even 2 months in, has been almost like watching a movie. It's just incredible. Things are moving at a real... It's like big things every day, and stuff is moving very rapidly. All right, let's see if we can track down Javier. So that's really... Probably we're going to be doing a lot more gameplay today just because we're getting back into missions and stuff. But I wanted to talk about that just because I felt like I got some things wrong in my own predictions and I wanted to own it. That's the whole idea behind this is I'm wanting to... I have a real big belief that the line no longer divides between left and right. It divides between regular people and the elites. And so I think there is a growing room for people on opposite ends of the political spectrum to speak with each other. And I think some of that just comes by being willing to show that you're a human being and here's your take on some stuff. And, oh, look, I was wrong about something and or that didn't happen, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Just be honest about it and be approachable. You know, I thought he had a mission. I do believe we missed out on that, guys. I'm going to ask him to go fishing, and we'll see if that prompts anything. But first, I want to come over here and... let's see. I need to get rid of one thing of gun oil, I believe. Tonics, ingredients, materials. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, guys. Before talking to Javier, we got to go sell one of these gun oil things at the fence. I forgot about that. Okay, well, goodness. What else can I talk about then? What else happened? Let's find the fence first. There we go. What else happened? Oh! Zelensky folded like a cheap suit. Is that the term? I think there's a few different versions. A cheap lawn chair is another way I've heard it. That guy went over to the United Kingdom and told them. It looked like he didn't really like having to spit this number out either, because he sort of stuttered. Hold on. He said, we need 250 billion. And it sure does look like Europe just laughed at him and said, yeah, no. Because that dude turned around and completely flipped his tone. Said that how things went in the Oval Office wasn't how it was supposed to go, and it was regrettable. Said that he wanted to talk peace immediately. Said he was willing to sign a deal. Now, I don't believe him. This is now the 4th time that he has said he's willing to sign a deal for mineral rights with the United States. I think when Trump was telling him, you don't have the cards, I think what Trump was talking about is that he knows that Zelensky already signed those rights over to England. And that what's happening here, maybe it's more than just England, but it could be the EU or a couple different nations. But I know for sure England was mentioned. And that it kind of looks like what's been happening here is an attempt to sort of snow this administration into providing the lion's share of fiscal backing so that other nations can enrich themselves from the resources in Ukraine. And I think Trump sniffed that out, understood that. I think that's what he meant whenever he was telling him, you don't have the cards, you don't have the cards. Like, you don't have anything to bargain with. We know it, you know it, and now you know that I know it. So, I don't believe Zelensky. I think he's just playing for time at this point in time. But we'll see how Trump deals with it. I know for me, I would tell Zelensky straight up, you're locked out, dude. You're frozen. I don't want to see your face over here ever again. And I would hope that would lead to...
Damn preacher told me I need to find the Lord. Who's he think he is? This whole place has gone to hell in a handbasket.
That would lead to going ahead and signing a peace accord as he realized that he was pretty much alone. Because Europe's not going to provide even anything remotely close to what he needs to stay alive, basically. And I would continue, if I was Trump, to just simply work on a peace deal with Putin without Zelensky's representation whatsoever. You know, and see, just to add the pressure. I'm looking for where this guy's at. I thought it was at the back of one of these cabins. Oh yeah, it might be this one here. Yeah, there we go. But
been a minute. Sift through, see what you like.
I want to sell.
All right then, better be good.
But Trump has obviously a whole lot more intel on the situation, and he is like the author of the art of the deal. This is what he does. So I'm waiting to see what he does. You know, I've got in my mind what I would do and how I would handle it, but that might not be the smartest thing, and I really trust Trump in these areas. We got moonshine. I don't ever use this, so I'm going to sell both of these. Potent snake oil. Regular snake oil. I'll just keep the potent.
Done deal.
Kentucky bourbon. Maybe I keep that one. Potent. How come I can't sell these? They have no value, I guess. Huh. Oh, darn, man. I can't believe.
I'll say the best things ain't purchased, if you know what I mean.
Oh, he only buys hot stuff.
All right.
I bet that's what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Are you gonna be mad? Oh, he thought about it, but couldn't stay upright. Okay, so we need to go to we need to go to an ammo store. Let's see if we can go to this gunsmith and sell 1 thing of gun oil. So yeah, that stuff right there is probably longer term development. You know, I don't know, man. That was a quick turnaround by Zelensky. So you just... I don't have a good enough read on the situation to know whether or not things are going to happen fast or happen slow. Whoops. I ain't trying to mess with you, man. I'm just need to get around you. Gotta be careful around these townsfolk, so you don't hit them. We'll get a bounty on us that we have to pay, like a ticket. How old is that man? Look at his skin. His skin's all leathery, but this dude is flipping yoked up, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's old. I saw wrinkles on his face right before. Jiminy Cricket. Dude looks like he could still put you down.
You best finish your business in town and get it. I'm on Raiders on business. I ain't one to be trifled with. Get.
Are they talking to me or talking to that guy? They must be talking to me. I don't want to provoke anything. Dutch said don't raise Cain here, so gotta take it easy. Oh, that's right. I guess we're on like a 4 o'clock release schedule for some reason.
Welcome back.
I'll try to get back to 8 a.m. as soon as I can, but it is what it is right now. Browse catalog.
Just holler when you spot a winner.
Select close. Okay, there's no way to sell here. I need to go to a general store then. Guess.
Okay, well, maybe some other time. Thank you.
There it is, right across the street.
Old Jake Donahue left the grog shop drunker than I ever seen him. Been a while since you were last here.
That's
Take a look.
What do you think?
Any questions, feel free not to ask.
Okay,
Okay, this should be good.
I want to sell just one of them. Is it possible? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. That's finally done. Let's go back to camp.
Good day.
Yeah.
The ladies should be wearing, in my opinion, but each to their own, I suppose.
Talking about Sadie, I think.
How you been keeping?
Okay. So. Yeah, Javier Fishing. There's an actual mission for it. So that means there's probably going to be some dialogue to be had. 3 p.m. It's a bit late to be going fishing. We need to find a way to get through the rest of today. And if I can do that relatively quickly, I think we'll have time to run Javier's mission, which I would really like to do since I set it as a goal. Oh man, one of my users told me that I wasn't showing up on the recommended videos list anymore. If that changes and I pop back up on the recommended videos list, let me know if you don't mind. But right now, what I suspect is that some YouTube mod listened to my videos and heard me talking about Ukraine in a way that's unfavorable to the desired narrative, and I'm getting shadow banned. And I gotta tell you guys, man, that's a moment of pride for me. I really when authoritarians are squelching your speech because it threatens their preferred narrative. They're using authoritarian measures, right, to defend democracy. These people are confused. These are the most confused people on the planet, and it just makes me so proud to be not only an American who does value liberty in its truest sense, not this BS narrative from authoritarians that like to use the buzz phrase defend democracy when they're not using any protocols from democracy. Show me what in Ukraine is democratic right now. Show me what about Kamala Harris was democratic. You know? So it just makes me very happy that I feel like I escaped the psyop, you know? I see people captured by this stuff all the time. I mean, really less and less these days. A lot of people are breaking free from it, but you can find it online pretty easy just because that's the nature of online. It kind of favors the extremes of both sides, I think, and they get into wars with each other. So it's easy to find there, as opposed to real life where things are much more tempered, I would say, even if there are differences in opinions. But yeah, it makes me feel like I escaped a psyop, and I didn't get captured by what these people got captured with. I'm not one of these people that releases a TikTok video screaming at the camera. You know, look at my pain. I'm a government employee that has to go into work 5 days a week. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these people, they've really had a number done on their brains. And I'm proud to say I'm not one of them. So when you get shadow banned by one of these trolls, you know, these goblins, it's just a great feeling. It means like you're going in the right direction. It's like a validation. You know, my efforts are not for want. I'm not screaming into the ether. Somebody shadow banned me over it. And so, you know, to borrow their own phrase, being on the right side of history, you know, it feels good, man. It's funny to me. All right, let's do some chores. It's 4 o'clock, or coming up on 4 o'clock. And we're at about 28 minutes. We really kind of need this time to fly by. Let's deliver this hay bale. And we'll have to do that twice, and I think that's probably going to get me close enough that I'm just going to have Arthur sleep till morning. We need to grab some lunch also. Whoops. There we go. Dude, I had a fantastic experience yesterday. It really was like a rewarding experience. I got into a conservative politics forum on Discord. And on this forum, you get some lefties that crash the party pretty regularly, right? We actually have a back and forth between liberals and conservatives on there that there's arguments, but it's not nasty. You know, it's not usually really nasty. It's the internet, so it's a little bit chippy, but not nasty, right? But yesterday I got on there in the afternoon, and apparently there was a few lefties that were using a tactic, and I think it's called forum sliding. They were spamming the forum with memes and really quick one-liner comments in order to disrupt conversation. That's what I think it was for. It could have been just trolling, but I know that that's a tactic used by the left. And so you know, I saw a couple conservatives talking. One guy was like, "Man, we need to get these guys out of here," and another guy responded and said, "It's lost. They're just spamming memes at this point, and we'll have to come back later." Well, I thought, okay, well, you know, I'll give it a shot. So I opened up a hard drive folder that I have, like a separate hard drive folder, just chock full of all kinds of memes and information, graphics, you know, stuff of that nature. They're all pictures, right? A few GIFs, and just started hitting them with that, just one right after the other. And the lefties started responding to me and trying to insult me and stuff, and I just ignored them. I just kept spamming, and then shortly after that, they started complaining about it, and then they wanted to highlight a mod and try to flag me for spam, and then they just left. they just disappeared. And I'm telling you, man, it was a real good feeling. I hit them with their own medicine, but I came with a whole lot more firepower than what they had, and it really pissed them off. Like, I kicked a hornet's nest on that. They were angry. The lack of self-awareness there. Hey, how dare you beat us at our own game? It was preordained that we would win this. No, I don't think so. So anyway, that was pretty good. I thought it was funny. It's not something that I would typically waste my time on a routine basis. But this time I kind of felt like fighting. So, and I won. It was a really great feeling. Okay, so let's make sure Kieran's gifts, like his, oh, no, there. Kieran has left a reward for you at your tent. Okay, well, there are these here. Potent Miracle Tonic. Potent Horse Snake. Health, Cocaine, Elixir. Medicine. Miracle is what we're looking for. That's a regular miracle. Potent Miracle. Discard one of those. And I suppose I can eat the candy. Where are you at? This is a cigar, right? Yeah. Oh, is that it? Chocolate bar. Eat. Okay. Take that. Check our list. Oh my gosh, frustrating. What the heck else is here? Cigarettes. Okay. Well, what is this? Predator bait. Newspaper clipping, okay. So, satchel. Canned salmon. Where are them cigarettes kept at? Thought it was here. Oh yeah, here. Premium. We need regular. Canned salmon. Here we go. Use.
Chaz up, people! Chaz up!
What is that? Hair pomade. Okay, grab that. Take the cigarettes. Almost done. This is the. We're not going to get to go fishing, are we? It's the cigar. Son of a bee, man. What on earth could this guy have left me? I don't see anything. Maybe it'll show up after I sleep. These are the kinds of things that I get locked into. Like, it's hard for me to walk away from it. It's almost like being, what do they call that? Like compulsive. Oh, there's a word for it. Something compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive, is that it? We're gonna sleep till morning. Oh no! I should have eaten. Can I cancel?
Come on, folks, time to eat.
Oh man. Missed out. We're gonna be so starving hungry. Alright. Morning time. I don't see nothing else up here. That's and the gun's still there. Karen has left a reward for you at your tent. I guess I might have to just be satisfied with the fact that we have done that mission. You don't suppose it could be that kettle, because I would need a kettle in order to cook coffee when we're on the road, but I can't seem to target it. Yeah, maybe I'll look that up on the internet and find out what's going on. Alright, well, we're going to have coffee. Where are we at? 37 minutes. We're going to gamble that we can get this mission done with Javier. Oh! Stew is available.
How's things?
Good.
Okay, considering. That's good. Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning, Tilly. Yes, Sadie, I did in fact assume you were talking to me. Without apology. Of course I'm going to assume you're talking to me.
Crowding me a bit here.
Oh, sorry, Tilly. There you go.
Are you well?
Don't even ask.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay. Let's find Javier. I'm at just about 40 minutes.
Morning, Arthur. All right.
He's not ready.
You ever miss home? Sure. All the time. Must be hard, being so far away. All right, Arthur.
Leave it alone is what he's saying.
Hello, Pearson.
Homeboy going to sleep? Huh. Alright guys, well I slept for 5 hours until noon, and there's still nothing available from Javier, but Micah is willing to play Five Finger Fillet. But still.
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
And forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
There's no knife.
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry.
3 attempts. Perform tricks whilst playing by pressing left button when the button appears. A, X, 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 X. Left button, okay.
Oof.
Ooh. Oh. You set a new record of 7 laps and a new record for the longest play time of 37. And a new fastest lap record. Change sequence. No. Okay. $0.10.
Ooh, my heart's racing. Oh, someone's gonna bleed, all right.
This game is nuts. I think stupid people play this game. Three laps.
Come on, man.
Oh! What? I win. Micah has to win to stay in the game. Okay. Four. Okay. Okay, it's all B. Ooh, tied.
You're about to put a big hole in that hand of yours.
And here we go.
Three, 4, Okay, 4. Well,
Kept
5.
the grip warm for you.
That's gonna be tough. What do we got here? AX. What?
God damn it.
Darn.
They're just fingers, right?
Oh, we're still in it.
Horse shit!
3. Whoop. Oh, I almost got it. Almost got another lap. Okay. We're gonna
That was
leave.
fun.
Bye-bye.
That's freaking nuts, man. These tough hombres probably got skin of leather back in those days. Alright, let's see if there's anything available for fishing. My goodness gracious, there is not. Maybe I just missed out on it. I ate a whole bunch of food, guys, before taking that nap. Hey, look at that, we're at average. Well, I'm at 53 minutes, and I was planning on cutting some stuff out to get to when I could go fishing with Javier, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I have a feeling that he has a certain time frame that he is available to go fishing with. And if I don't see that, you know what? Maybe we'll just skip it. Instead of waiting on Javier. Oh, look. Maybe I will go do some editing.
Well, I suppose I should stop.
This is the home robbery that I was thinking of. We're gonna go do this mission.
Hey, Javier.
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. But they're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
Yeah, it's a good risk reward. Follow Javier. There he is. Okay. I like Javier's traditional Mexican suit, you know, with the waist jacket. Looks sharp.
Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me.
Oops.
There's a spot up ahead where we should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect.
Whoa.
They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on this job, don't you?
Wow. Big place, right? You got your binoculars?
Well, there's a pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house.
Stash could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there.
I ain't sure about this.
Boy, I think we need to draw them out somehow. And I got an idea. Follow me.
I would like to have my bow on me for the silent kills, but I don't want to risk running back to the horse and scrubbing this mission.
All these trees, I can't get a proper look at the place.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
Coast seems clear so far.
Yeah, so far.
Hey, keep it down. I hear voices. Come on, let's hide behind this shed. See if we can hear what they're saying.
Maybe use hunter pig this time was found. Creepers, man, don't score notions in the dicky Plymouth head.
Just stay quiet.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, 'cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? No, Edie, get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Your niece pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed.
Go!
You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it.
Okay, 3 guys set to
What we
guard,
doing out
I
here?
think.
Okay, you take cover by the rock over there. I'll create a little distraction, and then you jump them, okay?
Okay.
Kind of distraction.
You'll see.
Looks like just one guy left. He wants me behind this rock. Ah.
Oh, swanking heck! What the hickory happened here? We got to put this out, don't you? Oh.
Hey!
Oh, is that Javier? send you back to the shadows. Man, I had him. Whoa. Okay, so she's up there. I don't know what to do about that, man. Okay. Looks like I'm alive. Search this. Search for the stash in the bar.
Has to be under here. There's no place else I could store it. Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
Probably needs me right here.
Oh, well, look what we have here.
Ooh.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
That's a jackpot.
You take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
All right, we're at an hour 10. So I'm just going to save it right here. But I'm going to be on my way back to camp. So another long episode. I'll see, maybe I can throw it in the editor and cut it down real quick. But let's go ahead and save it. Player. Oh yeah, what am I at now? Average weight. Okay, that's good. Story. Save. We can delete this. This was a scum save. And overwrite this. Alright guys, again, I'm ASAP Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.